What are the top literacy activities to do with young children? Coming to you right now. Let's get right into the first literacy activity. So our first literacy activity is Mr. Alphabet. So as you can see, this is done by children. And basically, you're going to get an old shoe box, have children decorate it. And over here, so when you first use Mr. Alphabet, I have a little note here. It says, "My name is Mr. Alphabet. I like to eat letters and words." And so what you can do every day in circle time, morning meeting, whether you're at home or working in a school classroom, you can get some magnetic letters or some paper. And we're going to say, "What do you want to feed Mr. Alphabet today?" G, g, g. And then you put the letter G in his mouth. Or if you have children who are reading and you have flashcards, or if you just want to write it on a sticky note, you can just put had and put it in Mr. Alphabet's mouth. And you can do this every day with young children. It can be in a center for independent play, but I highly recommend that you first show them how to use it first. All right, so our next activity is going to be, can you guess it? So you can either do can you guess it with a whiteboard, or if you want to do something different, you can use like a little colorful tablet. And so right now it is actually Valentine's Day is coming up. So you might draw a heart and you can say, "What is in our heart today?" Let's see if you can guess it. So you may turn it this way, and then maybe it's letter A, ah, ah. And then for children who are reading, you would put ant, and you can put different words. And so for every season, when you do can you guess it, whether you do it on a whiteboard with different markers to make it fun, or if you use like this little colorful tablet, that is a fun way to just keep children engaged. So let's get on to our next activity idea. And we have our reading buddies. So you can just have a bin full of stuffed animals, or if you have puppets, but this is something that you can use during your reading lesson or during your story time. So if you're using it during like a reading lesson, you can say after the children are doing different tasks or as they're going, "Wow, good reading, Ashley," and just have that as their reading friend. Or let's just say you're doing story time and you just need a little extra prop. And so the puppet would be the reading buddy to help the story more engaging. Also, another tip is with reading, don't always choose the same place to read. Sometimes you might want to read outside, or you might want to get blankets and read under a DIY tent. Or sometimes if you're at home, go read in the hallway. And that's just a simple way to engage children differently and to just freshen things up so it's not the same old thing every day. And children do get bored just like us. So, all right, so our next activity idea is, this is super fun, guys. So this is one of those independent literacy activities that you can do with young children. So this is a alphabet magnetic board, and this is actually where you can match the uppercase letters with the lowercase letters. So you just move it over and you can match it to that. So you can take the airplane and park it in the different lots, and that's just a fun way. This is again a magnetic board, and I will make sure that I put the link in the bio, in the description, not the bio, the description box. All right, now we have what young child do you know that doesn't like Play-Doh? But you can have alphabet Play-Doh. So you can have children make, the letters using the alphabet shapes, or you can have them do it freehand and teach them how to roll it and use those fine motor skills. Or in children who are reading, they can even spell their name or spell their or spell words that they know. So the opportunities are limitless when you have the alphabet Play-Doh and the alphabet shapes of all the different letters in the alphabet. So that's another super, super fun way of just having that fun literacy activity. Another fun way that you can do is having a book party. And so instead of having like I know this is kind of a controversy, but instead of having a reading log where the child may feel pressured to read a certain number of books, you can do that, or you can have a class reading log or a family reading log of how many books you guys read together. So it's like a team effort of reading. And then at the end, as you can see, these are balloons. Children can have, not just children, but all of you guys can have a book party at the end, but you celebrate with literacy. That is key to it. So you want to have all the favorite books that you guys liked as a class or as a family. You want to have, of course, food and snacks, things that are going to engage children. And then maybe you can incorporate a new book that you want to put in your home or in your classroom. So that's just another way to reward with literacy. And then last but not least is, of course, we have to have some more sensory ideas. So instead of getting the worksheets that have the letter already on the paper, it's just worksheet looking. Why don't you just get some construction paper out of the shape of the letter, and then you can have children paint letter shapes using a paintbrush and paint, or you can even have them finger paint the shapes of the letter. And that way, for children who just don't like to color in the lines, they don't have to, because the shape of the paper is the shape of the alphabet. But let me know right now in the comments, what has been your favorite activity that you've seen so far? And again, if you're new here, my name is Brianna, and this is the Brown Bear Book Club. So if you enjoy getting tips, tools, strategies, things that you can use as a parent or an educator, go ahead and join the club for free. The link is in the description box. But let's finish this conversation below. What was your favorite tip or tool? And some of the tools like the book that I showed you guys, or the tablet, or the magnetic alphabet board, I will make sure that I link that also in the description box below. But let's finish this conversation in the comments. See you guys soon. Bye.